Alright, don't know what I'm actually. I'm thinking I might find something. I'm just thinking, but I was going to work on web pages and help out a team and everything for Toastmasters, and this was nearby. This is Arlington. If you recognize stadiums, I guess I could talk about the massive stadiums that all of a sudden people want to build. This one straight ahead that I can walk towards there was only built in like 1994. Not super old. The Dakin Park was built in 2000, but yet one right across the street was built around this area. And I can do this now. Give a high angle. Hi. And then there's a high angle. I have a selfie stick, and my Jeep is parked all the way back there. Walk right. I don't know about this. Like, this was here the last time I parked for a game. I don't know why I didn't just use this bridge instead of walking all the way there to there. Because last time I parked here, the games were being played in this, what's now called Choctaw Stadium. Used to be Globe Life Park in Arlington, or the ballpark in Arlington. Now it's Globe Life Field over there. So yeah, these are not where my teams play. Of course, I did cover these teams for a long while, dating back to 2010. I did. But I figured I'd just walk the area. There's actually a game going on, but not here. The Rangers who play in that stadium now, I'll walk over there for all the way back. The Rangers who play there, they're in Kansas City right now. But I just figured I'd just walk around here since I was close by to here. I'm gonna go too far, and this is the video for the day. Across the street here, Tesla Cybertruck. Yeah, how do you like my new setup with my wait for a car to pass? I'm just walking like the only fan walking to a stadium. Probably the best time to do it, actually, where it's not crowded. I see a water park down the road there, because it's Six Flags. They have a Six Flags here. I figure I'd walk this way around. No, actually, I'll go this way. Let's cut this video shorter, and I'll just go this way. 'Cause I remember walking this way, dressed up, going to games with my Astros gear on. Right here, walking. I think. I could look down and see, because I've been in there several times before a baseball game. But yeah, I just thought I'd do this chance to use my new setup. Trying to figure out the best way I can hold this. The way it's slim. Alright. Second take. But I not much. I just paused it, but I didn't know how to unpause it. I tapped and pressed my finger on the screen, and it paused it and did a lock, which is actually a good tip. If you're using a phone, you can lock the focus and lock all the settings on the camera. You can lock all that by tapping on and pressing on the screen for 3 seconds, and you can lock all the settings, focus. This way it doesn't go out of focus on you. I learned that like a couple months ago. It's a good little tip. So yeah, I was driving on the other side of the stadium, and people were right. This stadium looks horrible from the other angle with this roof. This is a pretty good view of it. It looks better from this angle. On the other side, when you're far off in the distance, it looks horrible. But this is what most people see. This is the big main entrance. Everything, of course, there's no game here right now. They are playing. There is a game going on. It's just in Kansas City. But yeah, the other side, it looks horrible. People are right about that. Looks like a big trash can. Big tin trash can. And that's not my words. So yeah, I guess it has to be straight up. So then I can turn around and then I can still have my earbuds on. Turn it back around here. Little bird walking. I'm not one of those bird pros, so I can't tell you what the bird was. So I just figured I'd walk. You know, in this area, this was still being used. I don't know, like for the USFL football games. Those were being played here now. They transferred that field from a baseball field to a football field, and now baseball is here. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3. You see it just hidden back there in the corner. You just see it back there hidden in the corner. I try to stay positive, but like the team that plays in that hidden stadium back there, bunch of choke artists, otherwise known as the Dallas Cowboys. Definitely not my team. Can you tell? Can you tell? Yeah, I didn't live in Dallas for my health or for my personal reasons. It was more for work and business. Oh yeah, this is the first base entrance. That was when it was a baseball. That was the first base entrance. So here's what was built and now referred to as Texas Live. Ooh, a Starbucks, an overpriced coffee. Go get your overpriced coffee. Alright, I was just saying, like, told maybe my niche was to like talk positive things, but with that being said, I'm not really being positive in this video. I'm being more reactionary. Soy Cowboy, that, I don't know. What do you think about that? I'm reacting to things I see around Texas Live. What do you think about Soy Cowboy? When I think of it, as like, I saw it before too, and I had the same thought. That's not what I see as a cowboy. Soy Cowboy? Whatever. What's your thoughts? Comment below. Like, subscribe, share. Yeah, it's not too busy, but people come here and hang out because they're probably there watching the game right now for the road game. They have big screens in there. It's a nice little hangout. Come there and watch the road games and be around the stadium, even though there is no game there. They could still be around the stadium area. So Live by Loews is the actual complex name. This is a little convention center for a hotel. Is this Loews Hotel? I don't know. Can't really see the name. I just saw convention center on that sign. That's an exit only. Yeah, turn this and back camera away. You can see me walking and come back to this angle. Well, I'm just gonna walk. Yeah, it is Loews Hotels. Loews Hotels. Cool. And I'll just walk back down the other way. I just want to walk through all the stadium areas. No biggie. Where are we at? I like this. I'm gonna use this little, what do you call, selfie stick a lot. I like this. Yeah, I won't talk too much because I really don't have too much positive to say about any of these teams who play around this area. Even the one that plays downtown for basketball. Even that one. Don't have too much positive to say. Don't have too much to say. But, you know, Dallas Stars are alright. I have only good things to say about the Dallas Stars, honestly. The other teams, try and keep it PG. Green, empty parking lots. Oh, NFL football is about to kick up again. Well, I thought it was cool because I was hanging around NRG Stadium in Houston a couple weeks ago, and now I'm here at another stadium. Another opportunity for that was close, really close to it. Another opportunity for another stadium. So I said, might as well do this, and I'm at. Actually, it's nice park area here, considering we're in Arlington. Going for 7 minutes? Only 7 minutes. All right. All this was built on this like little pond. We were covering the games for the opening pre-game and everything. We'd have that as with the ballpark in Arlington in the background with this water. Of course, that's all changed. I might come back through there on the way back. Just want to get a little closer. I've been there once for high school football. I don't think I would ever dare set foot in there for a Cowboys game. But I have been in there. I have been in there for high school football. The high school football championships, UIL championships are held here. Yeah, I've been in there. The last, no, not last year. Last year was the weird year. 2023. Yeah, that was cool. It was different, awkward. I walked around probably about 5 times because it's not as big once you're inside. You can walk around the whole stadium in probably about 5 minutes. And then there's a lot of stuff on the outside, I'm sure. I don't know how close I want to get to it. I'll start. Can you cross over this? I'm gonna have to turn back around and go back this way. Ooh, that's a lovely smell. That's a lovely smell. Alright, try to keep as positive as I can. Alright, I'm getting my video in. Alright. Arlington on demand. What do you think they do? Arlington on demand. I don't think I want anything on Arlington, really. No, it definitely doesn't serve me. I guess it serves someone. Not me. So I'm back crossing the same bridge. This is the water. It smells. There I go, not talking positive again. I'd use that ramp all the time. The last few games, I'd use that ramp right there. You see it right. You'd see that stadium from that ramp over there. I won't even bother trying to zoom in. Yeah, I thought I'd walk through this park. It's right here. Still gotta go check out the Hallmark Capital of the World in Grapevine. Go get Dealey Plaza on video. This is fun, even though I can't. This is fun though. Because it's still areas that people do like, they do find enjoyment, they do find entertainment. Even now, when there's no game going on here, but there's a game. Alright, so now, I only went back there because I don't think there's any way to cross over this little man-made bayou. And then there's this lake. I want to walk along the lake. But I'm staying on the path. I'll do that. That's a stone statue. There ever was one. So yeah, I remember like this lake being always in our opening, pregame opening shot when we opened for the games that we aired. This lake right here. Oh, it was probably from one of these bridges over here on the side. You can't see the stadium now because there's building. Just like Dakin Park, formerly Minute Maid Park, just like there's apartment buildings built, office buildings built, and it blocks your view from the street. You used to be able to see, I think this was the view. You used to be able to see the formerly known as ballpark in Arlington. See right there, you can see the top of it. You used to be able to see if I can perfect it. I think it was taking the shot from somewhere over there. But you used to be able to see the stadium beyond the pond. And this was our beauty shot. Right here. Something close to it. Not exactly it. This was our beauty shot. The ballpark across the pond. They call it the baseball, what they call it? The baseball castle? Yeah. Something like this, but it was taken more, I'm sure, from that side. Yeah, I'm glad I did do this. Why not? Get my video in. What building is that? It's like one of those contemporary arts. I'll zoom in on that. What is that? Comment below. Does that even look good? I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I literally have no comment. So, oh yeah, these stone structures. What are these? They look like Aztec, Mayan, duplicate replicas. Look at these. Is that for some kind of... See something here. If you look there, is that for some kind of view? I see a T in this one. Maybe. Okay, it looks like more like pi now. The symbol for pi. 3.14159. What is this? Okay, any view that you see? No? I don't know. You wouldn't see anything. No, that's not a view. No. Okay, I tried. On these earbuds, I'm trying to find out where the microphone is. How is it picking up my voice from these earbuds? Anyway. See, we're trying to see where I can go. across this pond. There's another in the water. Yep, it was this pond that was the beauty shot. Front row. What's that? Front row. Feels like it's coming. I feel like it's supposed to be like almost like a river walk, but it's not really along the water. Can I get back up there? I did just walk away, walk around the whole thing. So yeah, from here you can see a little piece of the older stadium there without these buildings here, and then they got a beauty shot from somewhere over there. And that was this obviously wouldn't show up on camera. There's a lot of trash in this spot. Trying to think how you would get back up. There has to be one. So I could have went up to that. There has to be another one up here somewhere. Choosing to go in a black shirt. Hi, black shirt, sunny day in the Texas heat, but you may think I'm crazy, but I don't know. But glad I said, yeah, like, what else is there to get on the video then? This was close by. This was like 5 minutes away from me. You might as well. Hey. Get you on camera for a minute. Yeah. Let's go do these walks. A new place is definitely not my comfort zone, but I'm still grabbing this on video. Just like these are for Arlington, these are high-end apartments, I guess. What's could it be? Or hotels. Yeah, I have to be able to get back up. I saw the one person walking from this way. There has to be a way to get back to street level. This actually is giving me reminiscence of Buffalo Bayou in downtown Houston. So where's the buildings? They're back there and they're not skyscrapers though. I guess we are walking around in a way. I just need to get back to the street. But this reminds me of Buffalo Bayou. There's that. What is that? I can't make out the name. That name says. What is that? I saw it when it was under construction. It was weird. Is there anyone sitting? Is that a conference center? Like, what is the point of that boxy thing? And there is Six Flags. Six Flags theme park. I don't know, do I just walk up the grass? There's sprinklers on. There's a busted sprinkler. Do I just walk up the grass? I guess I still need to walk around the one last stadium anyway, so there it is. Oh, here it is. From this here, there's your shot. the castle on a hill across the pond. There it is. That was always part of the beauty opening shot. Yeah. A lot of opening day covered stuff we covered there. Being used for baseball. Man, it's getting hot in this black shirt. Find the street level soon. Where's the street? Feel like I have no escape from the sun. And I forgot my sunglasses, so sorry. Those of you who say I'm squinting. There's gonna be 2 videos. We're looking at 22 minutes or so. I think I went for, 4 or 5 minutes? Maybe under 30 by the time I'm done. Got the video in, good. Now it's time to... This was a surprise one. This was not planned. Definitely better than my trendy thing. Although, that was the best one yet that did anything. I don't know. The weird videos sometimes are the one that does the best. Maybe this is a spontaneous one too. Maybe there is something in spontaneity after all. Maybe. Another view. I think I'm gonna walk around this puddle. I think they did put an end to this stadium a little too soon. It was still pretty nice. Yeah, it was. They wanted a roof because at the time they were getting rain and rain and rain and rain, and then rain delays and rain delays and rain delays. Now they have a roof, and you still can control the climate and temperature with a roof. I still think it was pretty nice. They just went away from it a little prematurely, in my view, and a lot of people's views. So that I don't disagree with that part. Phone's not feeling hot. That's amazing. All right, there's street level. I just walked around. So here's another view. That's what they called the baseball castle on a hill. I'm forgetting exactly what they said, but it was like, welcome to the castle. And it was on a hill, and they used this pond as the beauty shot. And there it is. Now it's called Choctaw Stadium. Usually known as Ballpark in Arlington. Later went to the name Globe Life Park. And the new one that's behind us that we were by earlier is Globe Life Field. Almost back to where we started. That's out to the one freeway that I probably avoid the most, called I-30. I think that goes across the country and everything. Man, you cannot escape the sun at all. Baseball is supposed to be a summer sport. Who was thinking that when they went to Texas without a roof? Wow. Were they wanting, or were they thinking they were in California where they had nicer weather? I don't know. But I crossed the street earlier. I'm parked somewhere over there. And this video is about done. Thanks for sticking with me on the tour of the stadiums in this Arlington area, where the Arlington Rangers play. Some like to call them the Texas Rangers, but I know they really play in Arlington. Same can be said for Cowboys. Should be the Arlington Cowboys. Arlington Cowboys. They don't. The spring training is played in Oxnard, California, or their training camp, Oxnard, California. I went into this entrance once. Just raising across. One last car needs to get by. Extend my video for one last little bit. Get back in the car so I can stop squinting. I entered in this one time. They still kept the logos here, but I mean, you guys, they don't play far away, so there you can see the inside of the park. This was fun, and now I'm just walking back where I came from to park. I'm going home. This is where I started. With that one where I crossed. There's the bridge. Yeah, I parked there once and I walked around those trees. I don't think that bridge was there. I would have used that. People would have used that if it was there. There's concessions. All, like, mostly outdoor park. And it's funny, they redesigned Globe Life Field essentially with the same thing in mind, except that has AC. It's closed and it's AC indoors. That's where I came in. Jack Daniels Club. And this is where I crossed over before. I said I crossed over. Oh, going to the basement. Just noticed that. Wait for the cars to come. And I'm heading back to parking. Heading back. This was a fun walk around. This will probably be a 30-minute video. Probably got another 5 minutes. Or less. Wow, those cars, these people here, they drive and aim and they don't get in their way. They want to go fast. That's where, I know that's, I confirmed, I saw that's where all the production trucks go. So actually that makes sense. For production trucks for this stadium, I confirmed that. That was where the production trucks were for Globe Life Park. Nice shady area, picnic area here under trees. Dumpster area. It's like some kind of AC. I know the press box had AC, but the fans didn't. It's like, what? Your media had AC, but you didn't give your fans AC in that ballpark? That's messed up. Anyway, there's my Jeep again. Coming to a close. I went in until I arrived there. And call this another video for another day. This one will be easier than the one that went up yesterday. Some workers here coming. Yeah, I don't know, like no one, the lot's open. No one's here collecting payment. I mean, why would they? Because there's no event right now. And it let me walk around. I parked here in this spot once before too. I walked that way, around, and not here. I don't know how. This had to have been there. This had to. Oh, I think they do open it up. But alright. Bye for now. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell me how I can support you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.